Hi YouTube and fellow Doctor Who fans, it's me, I'm back again. And this time I'm going to be continuing off from where I left off in my last video, where I was talking about the Aztecs. And the next story that I've got in the William Hartnell years in my collection is called The Reign of Terror. The Reign of Terror is an interesting story as it's a historical based story like the Aztecs. So for any fans of the show that like historical based stories or prefer them to the alien based stories, you will like this story quite a lot. Sorry, just drinking some water there, guys. This is also a good example of Doctor Who where there's an historical element of the story without any alien interaction or any mention of aliens, which is really good for classic Who. When I first saw this, I wasn't quite sure whether I would like it as much as I would, but it's a really good story. I actually prefer the Aztecs more to Reign, but Reign of Terror is good in its own right. There are aspects within it that I prefer to Aztecs, and there are parts of Reign that I prefer to than Aztecs, if that makes sense. This is a brilliant story, as I said. William Hartnell is amazing in this story as the Doctor. He is so good. He's even better than Ian, Susan and Barbara all put together. He is so funny in the story. He's grumpy, he's moody, he's charming. He's everything that we love about William Hartnell. I'm a big fan of William Hartnell now. I didn't really like him. I don't know why people think he's so grumpy, because in his stories he's not that grumpy. So if you have a look at the box, guys, we've got the BBC logo up there. Doctor Who, The Reign of Terror. Just focus for a minute. There we go. On the front we've got a picture of William Hartnell, the man himself, in this very French regal outfit. Now for anyone who's seen his tribute called An Adventure in Space and Time, there's a scene where he's dressed like this, and that's a big thumbs up to all the fans that were watching William Hartnell or have actually seen this story. Just thought I'll just mention that. He actually wears this outfit quite a lot within the story, so that's good to know. On the left hand side we've got a picture of the TARDIS looking really impressive. On the right we've got a picture of the guillotine, and in the background we have a picture of Susan and Barbara in this horse-ridden carriage. I'm not sure if you can see it. And behind everything there's like a blue background with a blue, there's a red circle rather, and there's all these flames everywhere. Not sure what the blue and the red circle is supposed to indicate. It might have something to do with the French Revolution, but I'm not a history student. It's got a picture of William Hartnell as always, the William Hartnell years, 1963 to 1966. It's a PG story. Got the spine there, looking all blue and everything. It's got PG and it's got the BBC logo up there, so it hasn't got the To Entertain logo. It's got a series of images, as it always does, from the story. The title is done by a guy called Dennis Spooner. I hope I've said it right. It's got a short blurb about what the story is about, some special features, and for people who like to know, this story was originally broadcast between the 8th of August to the 12th of September 1964. If you open it up, we've got a booklet there with some production notes that tell you about the story. It has no spoilers in it, so don't worry about that. So if you're like me, if you like to read the booklet before you watch the episode, it won't spoil anything for you. And we got the disc there looking really impressive. It's just exactly the same as the front cover, which is nice. This is a 6-part story as well, guys. So let's just read what it says on the back. The TARDIS arrives near Paris during the French Revolution, a time of great upheaval, bloodshed and terror. Soon, with the Doctor trapped inside a burning farmhouse, Ian imprisoned and Susan and Barbara on their way to the guillotine, it's clear this will be one of their most dangerous and exciting adventures yet. It's got some animated parts to it, guys. And you're wondering that it says this special DVD release contains the original episodes 1, 2, 3 and 6, plus brand new animated versions of episodes 4 and 5, currently missing from the BBC archives. So pretty much 4 parts of this story are the original transmission, and 2 are especially animated. So that's good to know. The animation in this is perfect, as it always is. It's brilliant. It doesn't take her out of the story. The special features are it's got commentaries for episodes 1, 2, 3 and 6, a commentary for the animated part of episode 4, and another commentary for the animated part of episode 5. Just drink some water. The special features are, it's got a documentary about the making of this story called Don't Lose Your Head. That's a really good documentary. It's got a set tour, a visual tour of the 2D sets that are animated for episodes 4 and 5, which is really good. It's got some background music in there which is really atmospheric, so it's really interesting to watch. And it's got a design gallery which is really good. And it's got an animation design gallery which is also equally good. It shows you about all the concept art for all the 2D images that they've done for episodes 4 and 5, which is really good, of the Doctor and his companions. It's got a coming soon trailer which I cannot remember what it is, and it's got no Easter eggs in this disc as far as I can actually see. The Reign of Terror is a really good episode, guys. It's a good one to start if you're trying to pick what William Hartnell story to actually watch. It's a good one for fans to actually start off with the first Doctor. As I said, it does drag a lot for me. It is confusing in parts. Sorry, my voice went there. It is confusing in parts. I don't think that if a small child actually sat down and watched this, they would fully understand it. If you've got small children that aren't really into history as much and watch this episode, you may want to sit down with them and explain stuff to them, because they will be asking you, so many questions about this story. It isn't violent or dark and moody in any way. There's no violence to this, even though it's got it's in the middle of the French Revolution. It is very child friendly. I'm just saying that children may not understand this story, and a handful of adults as well, including myself. But as I said, it's a good one to have in your collection. As always, don't spend a lot of money on it. Only get it if it's about £5 or £6 or something. Don't spend a lot of money on it, guys. But all in all, Reign of Terror, it's a brilliant story, brilliant William Hartnell story, and I rate this episode a generous 7 out of 10. So that's Reign of Terror. The next time I'm going to be reviewing the Dalek Invasion of Earth, which is one of my favourite Dalek stories. Or actually one of them rather. He's definitely in my top 5 of Dalek stories. I'm going to be watching this one tonight for you guys. I'm going to be getting this one up really, really quickly, so keep an eye on that. I hope you like watching this, guys. this video rather. I'm sorry that I keep on coughing. Got a bit of a tickly throat. If you like this episode and you want to see more, please give it a thumbs up. Or if you like in general, give it a thumbs up anyway. Yay. If you want me to do any recommendations of episodes that you have seen in shops but you're not sure about them, please put them down below and I'll talk about that one. Like if you've seen The Invasion and you're not sure if you want to buy it or should buy it, just put it down below. Hey David, could you talk about The Invasion for me, please? As I would really like to actually buy it. Yeah, sure, I'll talk about that for you. Or anyone really. I've got most of them anyway. But anyway, without me blabbing on, please actually show this video to any of your friends that actually like Doctor Who. All the people that actually watch this episodes, I really like. Blabbing on. So anyway, I better leave you guys, and I'll see you next time with the Dalek invasion of Earth. Next time I'm probably going to be doing a collection video as well, because I've got quite a lot and I want to show you guys what I've got. So I'll see you for that, guys.